되는 날이면 날 찾아와 봐요. 행복으로 가득한 날에.
Mother and daughter reactions to real life issues. I'm Bernadette.
I'm DiAsyah.
A few questions that or issues that mother and daughters face in real life, and we want to discuss them maybe in hopes to help someone else get through these issues from my point of view
And from mine. Our first
first question
was when I got choked for what I did.
being disrespectful.
Okay, well, in my perspective, I don't think it was disrespectful because she told me to do something and I got up and I just breathed and she took it as disrespect. So, and she always said she was gonna choke me, but that was the time she really did.
From my point of view, I told her to do something and her reaction was, so to me that was a sign of disrespect. And my intention was not to initially choke her, but I felt so disrespected, I had to let her know that I will choke the shit out of you. And I did. And honestly, that choking served its purpose because we haven't had any major issues. She learned from it, and we've been good. What did you learn from that?
I learned when somebody tell me something or when you tell me something, just do it. Don't talk back. Don't breathe. Just actually wait till you get to your room and just make sure they don't hear you.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah.
Next question, please.
Sneaking out of the house. Well, me, I never did that because I ain't crazy. But, I mean, what's the point? All you gotta do is just ask. I mean, if it's late, then if they say no, they say no. You know, you just sneak out.
I've snuck out of the house before. I was young. How would I react if she sneaks out of the house? It really depends on what she snuck out and did. Oh, I would be mad that she snuck out, but it would probably more so depend on where she went and who she was with. More so as to how severe the punishment would be. When I snuck out, it was a different day and time. So, you know, it was different. But if she sneaks out, I would probably be more concerned. But I have Find My Friends, so if she sneaks out, I'll know just where to pull up. Skirt, skirt. No.
All right, Kodak. Okay, next one. Okay. Cursing. Well, I had that incident one time. When it's like
one time?
Well, no, like in person.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'll tell both then. So the first one was I went to my friend's Sweet 16. I was cursing, recording the video at the same time. And I was showing her the video, and she heard I was cursing, but I said it wasn't me for like 5 times. But she knew it was me. So there was no point lying about it. But I still did. The second one was when we was at a parade, and I was trying to explain something, and I had cursed. And
no, explain the story. Then what you was explaining.
Okay, well, what had happened was I was explaining that my aunt, because my aunt was wearing a wig, and she was explaining that my other cousin, she don't understand how they wear it, but she had cursed, and I had said it because that's what she said, so I said it, but I didn't mean to say it. And then we just started laughing, but she couldn't really hit me because it came out of nowhere, but it was funny, but she still hit me. But it was just like a funny moment. But it was just like a little, it wasn't, oh my God, I'm about to beat you. It wasn't like that. But
yeah, okay. As far as cursing, I would say we come by it honest because the matriarch of our family is a cursor. So it's very hard not to curse. Only thing is she's not grown, so I don't approve of her cursing. But cursing is very hard not to do when you have Bernice Jackson's blood running through your veins? At 85 years old, she still curses like a sailor. I would only pray to God that I'm able to have my spirits and mental capacity to curse like her at 85. So cursing is bad to an extent, but not the end all be all. So cursing, I think, is somewhat of a pass when you're grown.
Okay, next one. Finding out my best friend was sexually active. For me, that was kind of a like weird, like when she told me, it was kind of like, oh, like why would you do that right now? Shouldn't you be waiting? But I mean, that's her. If she couldn't wait, she couldn't wait. I mean, I could wait, because it's like, what's so special about it? I don't know. But it was kind of a shocker to me because we're so young. Like, there's nothing special about it.
For me, when I found out my best friend was sexually active, I was disgusted. Because I don't know. It just was weird. But, I mean, as I got older, things changed. But I just think for you, girls your age, you should wait, because it's a value that you have, and you're worthy of so much more. And that was something I learned later in life after trial and error. And these boys, half of these boys you won't even encounter later on in life. So you giving them something so special that they're basically may even be getting from so many other girls, even your friends, right now, you know. So why would you jump on the same bandwagon and share yourself or your virtue with somebody who doesn't care or value you? And if he cares enough about you, then I think that he's gonna wait. And that goes for my son as well. I would hope that he wouldn't give away himself to these fast little girls. You know, it's just something that you have. If you're able to say, oh, when you get through college or when you meet your husband, oh no, I'm still a virgin, that's something good to say. There's nothing to be ashamed of. There's nothing to be, you know, concerned about right now. There's so many other opportunities and things that you can be doing with your time than to become sexually active. I mean, because there's so many things that comes and complicates that: pregnancy, diseases, just the stigmatism of just being a hoe or a hood rat. It's enough of them in this world. So I just think being sexually active at this age is not as important as getting your education and everything else. So next.
Finding out why my father left. For me, that's kind of, I mean, I just want to know, because to resolve some things to me. So.
This is a very, very, very sensitive topic to discuss, and then to be open. At the time that I dealt with your father, I was young and all about having fun, and he was a drug dealer. So although I wasn't into drugs, I was into money and partying, and he provided that, and enjoying just the freedom of being fancy free. And he intentionally got me pregnant, thinking that that would change things between he and I. And when I got pregnant, everything changed for me. I was no longer interested in the money or the partying. You changed my life, so therefore I had to change my life, and I chose to walk away from that. Unfortunately, he didn't. And when I was pregnant with you, I think I was 6 months, he got arrested. And I went to see him when you were born, and he asked me for something that pertained to me having to spend money, and I basically was like, I'm out here raising this baby by myself when you have the audacity to ask me for something. That part was really selfish, and I felt it was not right. So I told him, when you get out, I won't keep her from you, but I'm done dealing with you. And when he got out, he, I guess, got a girlfriend, but he still was living life the way he was, and I refused to allow you to go anywhere. I told him, you are more than welcome. You were 4 years old then, and I told him, you're more than welcome to come see her in my care and whatever. And he felt like he deserved more control, which I didn't feel, because I didn't feel like he was mature enough to handle that, and he chose not to abide by the rules, so he walked away. And as you know, multiple times he's reached out to you on different occasions with multiple stories as to why, for whatever. But after the introduction, I gave you the opportunity to make the decision if you wanted to be a part of his life, and vice versa, and how you guys handled that. And I felt it was in the best interest to protect you, to not allow him to continue to just walk in and out of your life when he saw fit. I may have not handled it properly, but I felt like I was protecting you, and I feel like you have matured into a wonderful young lady despite his absence. And so, why are you laughing?
I mean, it's true.
Like, how do you really feel, though? I mean, be honest.
I mean, yeah, he reached out to me, but it's too, like, I feel like it's too late. Because, I mean, actually, it's too late, and at the same time, it's not, because he is my father, and he do have a right to, like, be in my family. I mean, be in my, like, in my life, but it's kind of too late for me, so.
I mean, that's an issue that you two will have to deal with whenever you have the time and opportunity to do so. But as I said before, I think we've done very well in his absence. Physically, mentally, emotionally, financially, he's never been there, and we can't miss something we've never had.
Skipping school.
You can stop it.
Skipping school, which I never did, because, like, there's no point. Education is, like, the key to success, so what's the point of skipping school? And there's really no point. It's no fun. It's just boring, so what's the point? You want to go to college? I do. You want to skip school?
I'm a pass.
No.
Pass. Next. I'm no longer in school, and I still sometimes play hooky from work, so I'm a pass. Next.
Oh gosh. Getting caught with a boy in the house. That never happened to me, and it never will. Nope, nope, nope.
I wouldn't say I got caught. I'm lying, I got caught. I just, yeah. It was wrong. Dead wrong. Disrespectful. Like, I was foul. That's all. I accept total responsibility for that. I was wrong. But it drove me to have to grow up and get my own house so that I didn't have to worry about nothing. I have my own. And from that point on, I was like, yeah, I'm going to always have my own.